Terence Steele able to sustain what he's did last week in this game?
Maybe. Because I think like the balance here is I think his run blocking was good. And surviving against Bosa is really, really good. Like we were watching, there are plays where he got his butt kicked, but they got the ball out fast enough that it was okay. There were times where he got help. I will take what he put out there, which was not great pass blocking and really good run blocking. If that lets them, here's what I think's happening, okay? Top secret. Here's Tell the Truth Monday.
Mm-hmm.
What I think is happening is they don't want to move Zack Martin away from Tyler Biadasz.
I totally agree
because
with
they're
this.
terrified of Tyler Biadasz.
Get that truth in there.
Okay?
I totally agree with this.
And so if Steele can survive,
right,
then I get it, and I apologize to this coaching staff. They're trying to protect their center by not having a non-Zack Martin next to him.
Yeah, I think that is terrific content. No, I do not think Terence Steele can replicate that. I think it's a perfect storm. It's been a long time since he last failed. He'd put in a lot of good work, and he's nervous. Now he's had a little bit of success. It's going to change the situation. Now you show up a little bit less nervous, a little bit less dialed and focused,
and swaggy.
That's the edge that he falls off on. Yeah, everything's got to be perfectly lined up for him to play well.
Well, I like your guys' answers there. I do totally agree with you, Jeff, about they're trying to protect the center here. But Gavin, I do. I just hope that I hope they continue to do things to help Steele. Not make him always have to make every single block in this deal. Okay, how about this one, guys? Curse over Wilson at safety from what you saw.
Yeah, I like that. I think Curse gives you enough plays on the ball. I think he gives you enough size and physicality, but he just seems more aware and aggressive. Like, I think Donovan's a little bit more reckless, and like sometimes he arrives and he's got a nose for the ball too. I think Curse puts off like a feeling of a more well-rounded football player who's got higher awareness.
I think this team's getting really lucky too. Not in a pure luck sense, but like once again, they invested nothing at safety and it's working out really well. Like Kazee playing well. Hooker helped a little bit. J-Ron Curse played really well, but Donovan Wilson's played well too. That's a hard one. I will leave the incumbent Donovan Wilson out there. Mate, Curse had a really good game. He had a pick that was stolen from him on a bad flag. He had another pass breakup. He had a bunch of plays around the line of scrimmage.
He's a big old body out there. So's Wilson, though.
Wilson's been good for this team. Curse just played really well. I'm the coach, and I have to pick who's going on the field, right?
Yeah,
Curse. It's hard. They're both playing well.
I would never have believed watching Curse play in college that he would have been able to cover. And he can. I just thought he was a special teams. I thought he was a core 4 guy, and that was always what he's going to be. But he gives you a little something playing the run and then also handling stuff on the pass.
Is he a rookie?
No, okay. He's a veteran guy.
No, he's been around a while playing special teams, not starting many games in Baltimore, and he's playing well.
You know what? I like Donovan Wilson.
Me too.
But I kind of feel like that I see this guy get his hands on more footballs at least, and we've seen some preseason games and stuff where he's had played pretty well too. So I'll give him the nod for this one. How about this one, guys? Bones out of control.
Yeah. I don't know how there aren't 32 really good special team coaches that don't try to make it about themselves. Like, just let the other team. It's 4th and 20. The worst is 15 or 20. 20, I think.
It's 20.
The worst thing that you could possibly do is touch the punter. It's 4th and 20, dude. Fair catch the punt. Go try to score points. Don't try to be a hero as the special teams coach. It's not totally his fault because he didn't commit the penalty. But that's a bad call.
He made the call.
Putting the punt rush on 4th and 20 is a bad call. And
just do your job.
Yeah, I think
I think
Bones wants to be part of the reason they won the game instead of just doing his job.
You know, we get after players for not staying in their gaps, for trying to play hero ball. This is exactly what John Foss is doing. And it's embarrassing that the coach hasn't checked him yet.
Yeah, I would like to believe that, that Mike McCarthy would click over on the headset or walk down to him and say, listen, don't ever do that again.
Yeah.
No, I mean, listen, you just took the ball out of our offense's hands. You know, we got a quarterback that's moving it well. I said it earlier. I think that's a mistake that like, you know, Pee-wee coaches, and no offense to the Pee-wee coaches, but you don't put your team in bad positions by doing things that could cost them field position or opportunity, and he actually did both. And they're lucky that the Chargers missed the field goal. How about this one? Thought on Diggs?
Amazing. I don't know if he is going to become the great cover corner, but I think he's going to create so many takeaways that it will more than make up for it. This is exactly what I think what the team is looking for. Instead of leaning towards we need all the traits to cover and change direction, give me guys who are good enough, but also have the knack for getting the football. And now I think it's 5 interceptions in 13 games. So, yes, big hit. You're going to have to deal with a little bit of a downside when he gets toasted every now and then, but he's cutting down on that too.
Yeah, I thought that game was kind of a roller coaster.
Yeah.
There was good and there was bad. What do you have, 2 penalties? The forearm shiver and the hold?
Yeah.
And
yeah, the interception.
So the interception is why I would say overall with his game, I would say good.
Yeah.
Good. Because people don't do that. You don't intercept that pass. The only way you intercept, so that's called an over route, okay? You got a guy who's in the slot,
right,
and he's going to run all the way across the field and get deeper and deeper as he goes, and they're going to throw him a 17-yard pass, and he's going to catch it, and he's going to keep running. Tyreek Hill does it. Keenan Allen does it. Very different players. But if you're in man coverage, people don't pick that off. It's why you run that route, because it's such a big field. And my God, when we reach the break point, I'm going to separate a little bit. You don't intercept a deep over route in man coverage, and he did. So there was some not good. There was some big plays where he was around it, but I don't totally blame him, because if you can't pressure the quarterback for 4 or 5 seconds, then eventually I'm going to find someone, and if you're in zone, I'm going to find – and Justin Herbert made – one of them was just a great throw.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to kill him for the big completions, but a couple of penalties, pick, bounces out to – it was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
I think, to me, I don't know right now. I mean, I think we always think about him as kind of a shutdown corner. I don't think he's necessarily a shutdown corner. I think he's a very competitive corner that's trying to get better, you know. But like you said, the up and down, maybe that's stuff that we're going to have to live with. And, you know, I mean, hey,
a little bit of a roller coaster.
A little bit of a roller coaster right there. All right, guys, pick the better coordinator.
Oh, God.
Pick the better coordinator.
Kellen Moore. I will not expand on my thoughts because I'm high on both of them right now, but I've been high on Kellen Moore for longer, so he has seniority in my brain. Kellen.
I'll just go the other way. I think it's a great question.
Because they're both doing really well.
But yeah, Dan Quinn has shown it, and he's won at a higher level at his current job.
And my final one for you guys real quickly here. Is Zack Martin your best lineman?
Yeah.
If you want to go watch that game and just watch Zack Martin, you're going to see one of the greatest clinics you've ever seen. He just destroyed people all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
That's it, because we always talk about Tyron Smith.
I know. He had a great camp, but Zack Martin has an easier job too, though. There's a degree of difficulty here.
Yeah.
He was pushing around those sloppies for the Chargers that aren't that great, but Zack Martin was kicking ass.
Gotcha.